Let's have a conversation.
Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm sure I'll see you at one of these events again
All
soon.
time, we got Mark with the Mindful Reality podcast, who I've been a guest on, and it was a blast.
Thank you for having me, honestly, and I cannot wait to do it again. We're gonna do this again in the future. I just know it.
What's happening, everybody? It's Mark. I'm back. Mindful Reality, reality TV from a mental health perspective. So I knew already that I was definitely not going to be covering any feed stuff today unless the Power of Veto winners happen to have not been revealed until after midnight. But I said I was going to come on 11 regardless. I think like close to 10, the feeds came back on and we learned who won the 2 Power of Vetoes, because there was 2 Power of Veto competitions. Now, obviously, most of y'all know what y'all are here for, but for anybody who does not want to be spoiled on who won those 2 competitions, you can turn the video off now because I'm about to give you those 2 winners. So from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, the first winner of Power Veto number 1, which apparently was some kind of endurance, I think it was one of those spinning competitions where you hold on to something and it's spinning, that kind of thing. Jag won. And then the other competition, I think, was some kind of more randomized luck type of competition, and Blue won that competition. So the way how I feel about that, well, I'm going to get to the comments before I get into how I feel about that. But y'all who have been following me already know how I would feel about that. Hey, Betty, good evening. Word for Sari. Cass, if one of the mamas go, I'm officially done with this season. I feel you. How you doing? Hey, Charmed Life. Hey, Willa. Hi, Ed. Hey, Patty. They're back to overplaying on the feeds, the usual. I think I'll have to break until after the vetoes are used. That's what I've been doing. I've been getting my updates from my Twitter pages and from y'all. I need some tea. Hi, Cass, Ad, Willa, Charmed, and Betty. Hi, D. Okay. Spoilers. I was just watching the feeds and Blue is getting on your nerves. Why is she getting on your nerves? Because when I put it on, it was already on the Be Right Back screen. I haven't heard or seen anything, so I'm ready for the spoilers. Hi, D. I've been on the feeds on Pluto TV, and I seen where Blue and Jag had the veto around their neck. Yep, Jag and Blue minus touch. Jag and Blue. Corey and Sari. Corey loves talking Survivor. Sari honestly looks annoyed when he talks Survivor with her. Again, Jag, miserable player of all time. Matt's trying to get Jag to put him on the block. What? Then pull him down to put up Corey and blame America? Hold on a second. What are you telling me? What are you telling me right now? What are you telling me right now? Because, hold on.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
That would be overplay times 1,000. I'm trying to get this sentence straight in my head. All right. So does the way this secret power veto work? The first person who won the first one, I don't know. I can't. That just that just gave me a headache trying to figure out why he would say that. Okay. She thinks Jag is her best friend and would never target her. It's I don't know why. Matt is trying to keep Sari off the block. I mean, I get that part of it, but the rest of it is what doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you, Matt is nuts. This makes no sense on his part at all. Matt is in the best position in the house. I mean, I'm not saying that he's necessarily going to go home if he's on the block, but overplaying times 1,000. Matt is playing himself. Overplay times 1,000. Hello, Mark and everyone. He's thinking it's so crazy it just might work. I mean, he doesn't have to. Well, let me see. I can't even say that he doesn't have to worry because Jag is not the person who's voting. So, oh, wait a minute. So he's saying, see, this is the part I'm trying to understand. So does one person come down off the block and then another person gets nominated, then the next person gets off the block and the next person gets nominated? Or are they informed the two vetoes were both used, so now give us two replacement noms? Because if it worked that way, then Matt would stay on the block. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If it's done one at a time, like, okay, the first person used it, make your first nom, and then that person can get taken off. Is that what is happening? Because otherwise, if Matt was sitting on the block, he's at risk of going home. Blue, Jag, and Matt talking about America. What are they saying? We don't know yet. BRB. Blue is talking about America, saying she was crying. Why was she crying? Jag will get to use the veto second, but as HOH, he'll have to replace Blue. I'm still confused. Blue and Jag and Matt in room talking now, and Blue is acting like she doesn't know. It has seemed like she hasn't know. Hi, only, by the way. It has seemed like she doesn't know for the past couple of days, but I'm like, wouldn't somebody have told her by now? Because the whole rest of the house knows for sure. Get Bowie and America out. But why Bowie? Jag boxed himself into a corner because if they do not want Blue to know he was HOH, they can't put up Corey America as Blue thinks it is them. Blue needs to wake up, realize it is Jag, and tell him you're next. Hi, Debbie. Did I miss Debbie? Oh, hi, Debbie. I don't know if I said hi, but if I didn't, my apologies. Blue will pull herself off. Then Jag has a replacement go up. Then he has the option to use this. Oh, I see. So the non-HOH winner will use their power veto first, and then he has to make the replacement nom. So Jag can actually take the replacement nom down if he wants, because that's stupid. If so, they should not allow that. I don't like that. I really don't like that. That's too much. That's just too much to me. I swear if the loser doesn't put up Corey just because he's trying not to make Blue upset, I'll literally explode. Well, be prepared to explode, Cass. Be prepared to explode. Because the talks that I heard before I got on were that he was thinking of Sari or Bowie as the replacement knob. America has been stressed the last week, probably everything catching up to her since she knows Corey is at risk. Good, be stressed. I'm so confused. I'm confused too, Patty. I am very confused. Blue is in denial. She refuses to accept Jag. Matt would turn on her. She needs to wake up. They really show them all night sleeping and snoring on the feeds and then cut us out of so much footage during the day. Like, come on. Confused too. I'm glad it's not just me. It looks like since Blue was the second veto winner, she will use hers first. And I don't understand that either. That doesn't even make sense. Be funny if Jag took Felicia down and put America and Corey on the block, which will never happen. So I'm not even hyping myself up for that to happen because I don't think that it will. I don't think there's any chance of Jag doing that. I'm surprised that y'all are saying that it's even in conversation about Corey. I'm surprised he's even thinking about that. Like, is Jag trying to win the game or something? Because it hasn't seemed so. All right, y'all. We're 12 minutes in. We got 39 viewers. I don't know how many likes y'all see, but I see 22 likes, which is not bad. But it's still about a little more than half of y'all who are watching who have hit the like button. Hitting the like button is free and helps boost me in the algorithms. So please help the math by hitting the like button right now.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Somebody told me that I need to pay Nicole a paycheck for all the assistance that she's given me. But I need to get a paycheck first. So first things first. I would love to give Nicole a paycheck. Okay, where are we at? Blue in the room talking to Matt and Jag, trying to convince them to either put up Corey or America. So Blue knows that Jag is the HOH? Matt doesn't want Sari on the block. Sounds like he wants to take a shot at Corey. He's thinking right now. All I know is this cast is crazy. They play the game in such a erratic way. You can't get a grasp on what they're doing, honestly. This is interesting. I'm so interested to see these feeds. It's crazy how I turned on the feeds and saw the Be Right Back screen for like half an hour. And then as soon as I turn this on, y'all are telling me all this conversation is happening. So I guess I just didn't luck out. Jag is a coward, a big coward if he doesn't put up Corey. Well, I believe if Matt talks to Jag, it will happen. None of this makes sense. I don't understand it either, Patty. I guess I'll just watch and see when they explain everything on the episode. I see 24. I only see 2 paths. Jag will put up Sari or Corey outright. Both have pros and cons for Jag, but leave him with a lot of blood on his hands. At some point, you have to win the game. At some point, you have to make moves to win the game. They're not at a let me not get blood on my hands point of the game. We're already at jury. Poor Felicia, she's still studying on camera, but never winning anything. All I know is the house is dirty. This cast is crazy. royalties. Honestly, Blue is so gullible. Jag could say he was backdooring Corey all along and put up Blue to make it not obvious, and she'd believe that. She's very gullible for some reason. Felicia is studying for the last comps in hopes she makes it there. She keeps saying, I hope one of you has it to put one of them up. Wow, she does. Unless Jag Matt told Blue, she seems to still think it's Corey America. I need to get his laugh. Actually, that's a good idea, Holly. I need to get his laugh on here. Excuse me. I need to get his laugh on here. Wow, Blue does know. Put them up. Felicia said they're scared to sit next to her, and that's why they want her to leave. I don't really think that's it. I think she's just an easy choice because they know she's not likely to win a power veto. She's not really connected with any of their groups. So I think her and Sari are just easy picks for them to keep putting up. Yes, please hit the like button. I would appreciate that greatly. Thanks, Patty. The competition physical? They said one of them was and one of them wasn't. The one that Jag won was physical, and the one that Blue one was not. Picky Nose and Cradle Rock together on the block. They're thinking of putting them. Oh, I don't know. What moves has Bowie made, and yet she's still there? That's the move that she made, making no moves except for the cam move. The major disappointment is the oldest players are not winning anything. That's true. I was watching the feeds earlier, and Blue was making breakfast. Felicia said that omelet looks different. Bless you. Thank you. The first comp was spinning tops. The second comp was random chance comp. Jag's story may be enough to win. Yeah, it would not be good for them to sit next to Jag, honestly. To be honest. And now Jag actually has the most comp wins of anyone left in the house because he has 5 comp wins. Nobody else is even close to that. He has 1 HOH and 4 vetoes at this point. To be honest, until Blue leaves the room, we will not really know Jag's thoughts, and as he's still playing her. I heard there's 2 POVs. Yes, there is. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. Blue won one of them, and Jag won the other one. Yes, Blue and Jag have them. So that's where we're at. So I was happy when I saw that Blue won one of the HOH, one of the power vetoes, because I'm like, good. Blue was the target, and she was going to get out, and then it was just going to be smooth sailing from there and predictable. So I was happy that she's going to obviously pull herself off the block. But then I was like, Jag just had to win one of them. I guess it was unlikely for many people to win that spinning thing. Probably Jag was in the running, Matt was in the running, possibly Corey in America, maybe even Bowie, but I don't think Bowie would really want to win one. Ian won a second POV in his season. I wonder what those 2 vetoes mean. I'm guessing you're catching my cold. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. I'm sorry you have a cold, but hopefully not. The odds of winning Big Brother as an elder is the same as winning sports as an elder. Everything takes more time. The professionals should have stuck together. The professors, sorry, not the professionals. The professors, yeah, exactly. They should have kept Heisem in there. That was a big mistake on their part, too. It was in the claw machine. Why is Felicia stuck in the comic room? Somebody said that she was in isolation. Jag thinks his best path forward is with is Corey America, whereas Matt thinks his is Sari. Matt never gives much pushback, though. The thing is, Matt doesn't give much pushback when they're having all of their hypothetical scenarios of, oh, let's do this, let's do that. But if you've noticed, when somebody actually has the power and there's a decision to make, that's when Matt's voice gets louder. Because I noticed that last week. Or not last week, it's still Saturday. So I noticed it earlier this week. Because with the whole Cam thing, he was not pushing for Cam to go when they first started having those conversations. But then all of a sudden, when it was a decision to be made about who's the replacement nom, Matt suddenly started to make his opinion very known about wanting to get Cam out of the house. So you'll hear a lot more from Matt on Monday. I peeped Matt a long time ago. I watched a video and Cam was saying that he hopes Jag and Matt are the last two standing. Interesting. Blue, Jag were the final two for the spinning comp. So Blue finished second and first. Interesting. I've been looking for a Cam interview. I think I saw maybe one Cam interview. I think Jag wants Blue to take herself down so he can put Matt up. Then uses his veto, take him down, and put up Corey. Jag always wants somebody else to take the blame. But the thing about it is that when they all get into the jury house, because everyone from here on out is all jury, they're all going to talk. So jury management is important because, yes, in the house, it can keep you in the house longer. But when everyone gets into the jury house and starts talking, oh, Jag was behind this and Jag was behind that. Jag didn't tell me this. Jag was dishonest about that. Jag, the same way how he went around talking to everybody about Sari, that's what the jury house would be doing with him because he wasn't straightforward about anything. But I don't think he knows that because I don't really think he knows Big Brother like that. Felicia's studying. Would spinning affect Matt differently because he's deaf? It might. His equilibrium could possibly be different. So what does Blue... Actually, the spinning... maybe. I was actually thinking of somebody I knew that was blind who had vertigo issues. But so what does Blue get to do just to take herself down or put up the replacement nom also? I'm not sure of because I heard them rumoring about it being Diamond Veto. So I would love for Blue to get the option to pick who goes up because then Corey is going up 100%. I didn't even think of that. Hopefully get a double eviction on the 26th. Anyone thinks Sari has a micro crush on Matt? I think so. Maybe. Mark, a friend of mine is trying to get to your video. Let me share the link in the chat and you can send your friend the link. So I put the link in the chat and you can just copy and paste the link and send that to your friend. If Felicia is in that room, she might get a special power. I know because I remember the isolation thing. I remember when Xavier, but the thing was with Xavier, I think he won the power of veto and then he got isolated for 24 hours. So I'm not sure why you would get an isolation without winning. Was it a punishment for losing first or something or falling off first? Click the share button and copy the link to share with your friends. Sari always puts her trust in one person that tends to go on to win. Matt is that person since Jared's gone. How is it a secret veto if they have the vetoes around their neck? So I guess it's not a secret. I don't know. That's a good question. Blue only takes herself down. Thank you. I am the friend and I am here. Everybody, welcome Larry to the chat. Give Larry a wave. And thank you for joining, and thank you, Patty, for recommending your friend to come here. I appreciate that. And where are you from? The HOH is secret, not the vetoes. Thanks for that clarification. Hi, Larry. I guess Jack is a comp beast now. When is he going to make his own big moves? Never. He's in here, so never. Thanks. I saw 2 cam interviews. See, I was a little annoyed yesterday. I mentioned this yesterday that in one of the groups that I'm in, I said, I don't like the fact that they ask all the same questions and how much production has their hand in which questions are asked and which people get those interviews. But it fell on deaf ears. It is what it is. I am just no longer concerning myself with those interviews. I mean, I'll watch them from time to time, but I'm not thrilled with those interviews. So it happens in the Canadian season, so hopefully she will get a power. Jury House will probably be more entertaining. Hi, Georgian. I don't think I've seen you here before. Thanks, Smokey. Welcome, Larry. Hey, Larry. Hi, Tammy. Tammy, too. Oh, you're from New York. Nice. I live in New York, too. Hi, Larry. Production is afraid of. I wonder how those questions were allowed to happen last year, because it seems like they were less filtered at that time. Even if Felicia and Cerise study, they'll lose to a younger person, especially if the younger person is Corey Blue, Bowie, who's done the best in memory. Has America done okay in anything? That's a great point. That is a great point. All right, we got up to 62 viewers today. It's quite a big number, as y'all know. It's not my biggest number. I think I had 89 last Saturday. I think I'm figuring out that Saturday evenings are clearly my biggest viewership on any of these lives for some reason. Saturday evenings. Welcome, Larry. Just take a look at some of Kat Dunn's interviews. Take a look at Kat Dunn's interview of Monty last year. That was quite an interview. Hi, Georgian. I'd want my final with America and Sari. You mean if you were in the house, or you're saying as a fan? Are you saying you personally would want to be in the finals with America and Sari, or that's who you would want to see in the finals as a viewer? I'm annoyed with the production as they got a cast that skews older, yet the comps are more physical. Exactly. They made comps that the older folks are less likely to win. Oh, okay. Kat was a real character. I disagree. I watched Sari, and I know she will nail those questions. And also, Faye was second a few times. America was the first to finish the puzzle first day and was second in BB Comics. Felicia has a 24-hour punishment. Why did she get the punishment, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What was the punishment for? Hello, everybody. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and set your notification bell. If you haven't been here, I think that we're on day 73 in the Big Brother house. I have been live every single day that the show has been live. Not as in every single episode day, but literally every day that they've been in the Big Brother season, in the Big Brother house this season, I have been on here, on live. And I have a goal to be on for all 100 days to honor my dad who passed away in April. So I've, knock on wood, I've been here all the days so far. There's less than a month to go. Barring anything wild happening, I'm going to be on here every single day. Again, knock on wood. So I woke up. What's up? What's up, Ma? What's Jag's plan? Let me guess, Cerise, so Bowie don't cry. Well, it sounds like they're having talks about potentially putting up Corey. Surprisingly, shockingly. Most of these comps are not for America or most of this cast. So, hey, Ma. Oh my God. Ma, finally, welcome. Ma, wake up. Marcus speaking. Monty Boo, he talked so much on Taylor, risked it all. I was rooting for Taylor to take him out, and she did in epic fashion. Hi, Tammy. Ma's here, no more Diddy bopping. Our first Diddy bopping reference of the night.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping.
Right.
Okay. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping.
Mm-hmm. I think those guys really have become.
If I win, one of y'all won't be Diddy bopping. All right, let me see which comment I was on last. Oh, we got 70 people in the building. Saturdays are lit. Saturdays are lit in my chat. Not sure if the punishment was random due to the second comp or because she was one of the first to lose the spinning comp. She snagged the prize and she has to stay in the comic room. Okay. She got a prize. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm here. No more Diddy bopping for y'all anymore. We got our second Diddy Bop reference.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping.
Right.
Okay. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what's up. Y'all who have been here know what's up. But for those who haven't been here, one day I was like, Mimi is so unintentionally funny. It's hilarious. So I just gathered a bunch of Mimi stuff and I was like, I'm going to create a Mimi scale for how I feel about whatever is going on in the house. This one has been used the most, which is the bored Mimi. This is probably the second most, the annoyed Mimi. We got the suspicious Mimi, which she was always suspicious of everything. We got the happy Mimi, which happens on occasion when something fun happens in the house. And then we got migraine Mimi. We also have multiple different clips, as you just saw the Diddy Boppin' one, the Math Ain't Mathin', classic hits such as that. We got, what else do we got?
Oh my God, Jesus. I know you were just way too stingy with the common sense. You needed to disperse it a little better because these people.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole catalog or anything like that, but you're going to see it. Just so you know. If you don't like Mimi, you're not going to like my channel. We got 81 in the building right now. That's the second most I've ever had this season on my live. Saturdays are popping. Ed, that's the name of our alliance, Diddy Boppin'. I love it. Mark, why do you think players like Blue believe what others tell them? Is she new to the show? Yes, she's absolutely new to the show. She's a social media influencer that watched a few seasons before, after they cast her and tried to catch herself up on the show, but she's not really a fan of the show like that. Matt's complaining about Corey America making them do the dirty work to take out Cam. So maybe Matt's finally getting the message that Sari has been trying to work on him for a while. Ma, meet my friend Lawrence. Lawrence? Is Lawrence code for Larry? Because otherwise I'm confused. Despite the comps, all 3 women over 45 are still in the house. That's because the younger crew thinks that they're not a threat, but I think that's a mistake. It just takes one win, and they could take one of them out. Hi, Patty. What sense is this season? What sense is the season making? The math isn't mathing this year. That is a fact. That is a fact. Last year, I was analyzing gameplay. This year, I'm just like, let me just turn it on and see what happens. Because if I try to make sense of the moves they're making, I'm going to be migraine Mimi all season. I love our room. We're the best. Oh, yeah, we're the best in here. This is the best Big Brother community on the net. Just to let y'all know. How are America and Corey responsible for everything and nothing? We have 83 here. Please take the time to hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. I'm on here every day during the Big Brother season this year. I can't say that it will be the same the next Big Brother season, but this Big Brother season, I have a specific goal to be on here every single day. I do anticipate there's a couple of days coming up that I am only going to be on here for a few minutes, but I'm letting y'all know in advance. I'm letting y'all know in advance because I'll be traveling, so I will not be able to be on here for long, but I will be on here. Even if it's just to pop on for 5 minutes and be like, I'm here, I'll be here. 69 viewers, nice. I didn't see when we were at 69 viewers. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Deborah. Ma, he's here. 72 now. Oh, I'm about, 5 minutes behind? All right. It's one of these days. Is it Larry or Lawrence? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Keep up the numbers. I've got 42 likes. Well, you know what that means. If there's 80 in here and there's 42 likes.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Please hit the like button. Ma 3, is that a joke at America Blue? Ma, whatever you prefer. But what is your name though? Even her name is meme. Evening, Deborah. Huh, what do you mean? 3 women over 45, meaning Bowie, Jane, Sari, and Felicia. All 3 women are over 45 and still in that house. I think she probably forgot about Bowie because I always forget about Bowie. I'm still waiting for the gif of Mimi collapsing. Oh, I forgot. Bowie is that's what I figured. That's what I figured. Mimi, love her. Someone obsessed with Mimi just a little bit. If you're not obsessed with Mimi, well, I'm sorry. I'm not obsessed with Mimi. Come on, Cash. You won an HOH last week and you forgot already. Thanks for the update. I need some sleep. My eyes are closing. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Awesome. Are you not obsessed with Mimi? Apparently not. Apparently not. I'm sorry. So for the spinning comp, Jag was first, Blue second, America third. Didn't expect that. Ma, yes, that was too long ago for Joey Bain relevancy. The moms for the win. Of course, Sari goes up. Ma, no, not obsessed, but Mark is moving towards needing an intervention. To be fair on your part, this has been such a slow week already, and it's only Saturday. Hey, when Mimi went out of the house, I asked everyone on here, I said, I probably will not be putting up the Mimi memes, GIFs anymore. And they were like, nope, keep them going. So that is why I kept them going. And Corey almost won the second comp. BB Gods are out to get those two. Bro, he can see that. He now knows that you think he needs an intervention. LMAO Mark, is Lawrence code for Larry? It can't be that Larry is a nickname for Lawrence. Either way, I see Larry on here and I'm hearing Lawrence. That's two different names. Y'all be trying to trick me with your wordplay. Jag is fronting. He got to keep his nose in Corey's ass. Cass, watch out. Lawrence bites. Cass, my legal name is Larry. It's only Lawrence when I'm bad. So I guess you're bad with Patty. Y'all are on one tonight. Is Lawrence code for Larry? Jesus, you were too stingy with the common sense. Just a joke. Cass, and he likes being bad. Off topic, but did anyone see the eclipse today? No. Larry, oh my. So Mark was right. Yeah, Cass. Care to explain why 69 is your favorite number? Bowie, I thought I was 42. I'm gay, LOL. I think Bowie turned 46 a few weeks ago. I'm so glad I'm not on the feeds. Is this what y'all do on what's it called? Cliff? Sari must have gotten a pep talk. She went into the diary room mad about punishment and came out happy. D. Fans love punishments. I heard about it, but I didn't see it. Gameplay. There has been zero gameplay from that group. I agree. Depends on the punishment. So who's going up, Corey or Sari? I'm hearing that they're thinking about Corey, surprisingly. If you stopped putting Mimi up, I would go insane. I mean, if a large group likes the Mimi memes and one person does not, unfortunately, the majority rules. Just like how it goes in the BB house. Saw blue one, Veto. Yes, girl, kitty, kitty, purr, purr. You're the first person I've seen reference that, but does Sari spank Jared for playing so bad when she gets home? Hi, Patty Bell. He goes by Lawrence. You're just trying to mess up my head right now. I think Blue deserves a celebration. She's the first woman this season to win a veto. I'm upset at America throwing competitions. Jared is going in the time out corner for 10 hours straight, and he can't have appy juice at snack time. Low-key, what if Larry is Patty's alter ego? That's not out of the question. That is not out of the question. All of a sudden, Janet's not here, and then Larry's here. Interesting. Bowie just made 45 in the house. Yeah, I was confused by that comment, but I just was not going to say anything. Now, that's a theory. Ma, there's nothing wrong with that. No. Ma, it's a position think. 69 is now 96. It's called inflation. Okay, some of these comments are getting skipped at this point. Even if Corey went up, Sari convinced Blue to keep Corey. So even if Corey got backdoored, he would stay 3-2. Could Sari convince Blue to keep Corey? Why would but why would Sari want Blue to keep Corey though? I don't see Sari pushing to save Corey. Yeah, I don't think so either. I wonder who's winning the most in pool or chess in the house. So I assume Corey, since he plays the most. Bowie was rubbing something on. I heard it was icy hot. For Sari's game, it's smarter to keep Corey over Felicia. That was icy hot. She did that for Jag too. The spinning comp hurt their backs. Oop, not Larry being Janet. I'm glad a female won also. Good for her. Yes, she won one of the vetoes. I tried to type Janet and Larry at the same time, and it came out as Jared for some reason. Bowie and Corey have a bumper pool counter. Bowie is winning by a lot. I haven't heard them keeping count for chess and other random stats. How many votes do they need to stay? Is it 3 this week? If so, they have the time to flip a vote. So because of if it's going how everybody is saying on here, which we don't know for sure, but if it's like one person comes off from Blues veto, and then after Jag makes that replacement nom, then he has the choice of whether he takes somebody off or leaves it the same. It means that Felicia could stay on the block. By the way, did you know that Rebecca Black was born in 1997? Nope. Corey got Jared. The only thing I know about Rebecca Black is that she made that one song, "It's Friday, Friday," and she got so much hate about that song. And I just didn't know what happened to her since then, but that song was a catchy tune. It's Friday, Friday, and she was like 14 years old and driving. But anyways, Janet equals Larry. I think it's 3 with Sari, Felicia. Sari stays. Ma, behave. Mark, you were doing a great job. Glad to be here. Glad that you're here, Larry. I hope you come back often. True, she's determined to get him out. Are you also from Cliff Notes? Ma, they are in our alliance. If it's Corey, Felicia, I don't see Corey being able to get 2 votes. Matt is anti-Corey, as is Blue. Matt being anti-Corey is the big swing, really, because Matt actually has influence in that house. Why? If I don't behave, you're going to take my appy juice away. Larry, now you know where I come some of the evenings. What time does Cliff Notes go live anyways? Everyone's hyper tonight. Love it. Never saw him from Cliff Notes. Can someone explain to me, can someone tell me why America likes Corey? Is she new to this planet? Ask Charm Life. Charm Life is everything AmeriCorey. I have no logical answers to this question. No, Lawrence hasn't been to Cliff's. Anyways, if Felicia is staying on the block, unless Jag decides to listen to Matt, the person taking Blue's spot will be Sari. Wait, Larry is in our alliance. Patty just be doing stuff, right? Patty just chooses, you're in, you're out. Mondays at 8/7 Central. Oh, okay. So he has a specific time. We decide together with Janet. Oh, goodness. That means that you're not going to know for like a week. They've only been on together once, I believe. And now I'm still convinced that Patty has the double computer, double monitor set up and was talking to us from both accounts at the same time. Felicia's punishment ends tomorrow at 7 p.m. Larry, maybe he share all his fluid. I don't even know what you're talking about at this point, D. D was dipping in the wine tonight. Sari has to change into superhero costumes for the next 24 hours. She has a phone booth and everything. She's gonna be so annoyed by that. Is it just us four and Janet and Cass? Yes. How did I just get voted out of this alliance? And I didn't even know. Like, I am Cam or Red of this alliance at this point. What's happening here? How did I get out of the alliance? I was here the first day of the alliance and I'm not in it. And you're talking about it openly without my name in it. Patty is actually Taylor Swift. Yo, Taylor Swift. What's up, Taylor Swift? Yo, it's so cool to have a celebrity on here that we just didn't know, but Larry outed you. So I need an autograph, an album, and some free front row seats to your next tour. Please and thank you, Taylor/Patty. I wonder who will get the second veto. Hopefully Felicia. I love House of Villains. If y'all haven't seen House of Villains, go watch the first episode and then come back to my page because I have a House of Villains episode 1 recap. I'm going to be recapping House of Villains every week. It's very good, very entertaining. If you like Big Brother, you will probably like House of Villains because it pretty much stole/copied the Big Brother format. And it's kind of the same show. It's just different, celebrities on there. And they kind of changed the format slightly. Patty does look like Taylor Swift. Not gonna. Patty is Taylor Swift. This has already been confirmed. Lawrence, you changed your name. Okay, you are Larry from now on. You don't share your fluid. I have no answer to that question. One can buy 10 accounts at Hushmail for $50 a month. Yeah, Mark, you're such a cam, whatever that means. America is a geek like Corey. I just learned this week she's interested in Corey since week 1. Red picked up on it first. My mother told me if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. I wish I was Taylor Swift and her money. Send me some money. You need to send me like a $500,000 super chat, Taylor/Patty. Mark, you are in our alliance. Shh. Ed, I watched Villains too. It's good. House of Villains is a good show. I can't believe you take breaks from your Eras tour. I know I am that important. D must have been watching the House of Villains. That is spicy reality. I'm responding to Larry's question of why America's with Corey. So I said maybe his sharing all his fluid with her, including nose picking. I love Taylor Swift. Omarosa is scary in that house, but she's entertaining. She's very entertaining. Puts a shield on message so Mark doesn't see it. I thought we kicked him out of the alliance. I have not watched the House of Villains, but I need it to be known. I hate Jax more than life. I love Taylor Swift, Patty too. 200. Yeah, that's a pretty big prize. That's a pretty big prize, especially for an E show. Hey, Tasha, better late than never is good, Larry. Yeah, everybody give that show a try. America likes intelligence and all the random knowledge that Corey has. All right, since you're not going to stop answering this question, let's analyze this. Let's think about America's choices in the house. Jared, Cam, Red, who's married, Hisam, who's not into women. Corey. Is that all the men that I just listed? Okay, so she definitely wasn't about to get with Jared, right? There was no option to get with Red. Cam is creepy. Heisem wouldn't be into her, and she's not into him. And that left one person, and she was like, he's kind of growing on me. And from the way she described her life in New York City, she gets out there. So it seemed to me more like a process of elimination for her, where I was like, I only have so many options. I have needs. And I've been in this house for this amount of time. So the one option I have is starting to grow on me. That's how I feel. That's not to say she doesn't care about him as a person. But if 2 to 3 months after the house, after they get out of the house, we don't get one of those joint statements saying we tried and we're just better off as close friends, I'll be shocked. Rant over. Nah, you're actually early. Mark is late. As a matter of fact, I was not late. I was early today. I had this set to start at 11 o'clock and I got here at 10:59. So this comment is wrong.
I'm just like, this is all way too much. It's so stupid.
Now, okay, the jig is up. I'm Taylor Swift from now on. Every time I see Patti Bell, though, I'm like, my head automatically thinks Patti LaBelle. From now on, you've always been her, though. Great, thanks, Ma. Ma's lying. Don't thank Ma for that. Ma is lying. Villains had me dying. Omarosa don't play. She is a villain of all villains. Omarosa is going to bring the fun. I loved her. Hi, Tasha. You say it's a big prize, but after taxes, it's a whopping $3.37. I couldn't make it on the villains. I'm too weak and girly. Yeah, I'd go for Corey or Heisem. I just now sub you. For some reason, a lot of people are not big Blue fans. I mean, I like Blue. I mean, I don't think she's a great Big Brother player, but I think people are like, I don't like Kitty Kitty Purr Purr. I get it. People who are very purely Big Brother fans are like, she's not playing the game well, but I wouldn't mind if Blue suddenly just pulled something off randomly either at this point. I know, right? That was funny. That part was funny. America came in to say she was going to flirt with everyone. She flirted with Blue too. You're too busy doing tours anyways. Hi, D. Matt. Hi, Joan. Mark, it is true. America has few choices in this house. Yep. Process of elimination. Kitty, kitty, purr, purr. I never watched Bad Girls Club, by the way. Is it any good? She likes it when he talks about the constitutions. It gets her worked up. Ma, we're going on a long trip on my huge yacht. After the show ends, Cass can come, as can a few others that we decide on. Wait, America could have gone for Matt, but Matt wasn't into her. Matt was into Riley. Nope, I'm never wrong. He started on time. Thank you. And you don't even have to believe me. You can look at the thing. It shows that I've been live for an hour. It's 12 o'clock. I set this for 11. There's no question about whether I'm on time, whether I was on time or not. I can't make that up. Let's not forget about Jag here. Oh, I did forget about Jag. I'm sorry. I actually did forget about Jag. Omarosa is great TV. I was going to ask that, but I would definitely raid the buffet. I would 100% be rating the buffet. Are you kidding me? I mean, if you're not gonna invite me for that, then just don't invite me, because my dad despises blue. Sari has on an orange leotard. I watched Omarosa on The Apprentice, one of the most memorable seasons. Did she act crazy like how she acts on House of Villains? I assume so. I guess that's why they invited her there. Blue's Clues. Blue's ego is way too much. I wish Blue would tell everyone who Sari is. I used to stay up until 1 a.m. during kindergarten watching Blue's Clues. I thought you said you didn't have a memory from that time, but you keep giving us memories from that time. So therefore, I agree America Corey wouldn't last long, but there's a genuine interest. Seems like Luke or Jag showed genuine interest the first. I never noticed that. Did anyone else notice that? She's a B though. America is sapiosexual. I just learned what that meant this year. Mark was on time. Listen, I know I shouldn't brag about being on time, being that I was late almost every day this week, but I don't care. I'm happy that I was on time. I was late probably almost every single day this week, but I saw the time. I was like, it's 10:50. I was sitting here at this computer at 10:50. I made sure everything was all set up for me. And I got on here on time. My charger is plugged in. So let me brag on myself a little bit. I was on time today. Don't lie on my name, Ma. I got the receipts. I got all the receipts. I'm ready to be messy today. I shouldn't say that because then you guys will be wild in my comments again. I like blue. I just prefer burgundy, but she's not available this season. Oh, aroma. I mean, oops. It doesn't really to me. No, we don't want you stealing all the buffet food. She's on a show called House of Villains. I watched the episode on NBC. It's an E show, but I watched it on NBC. It's on the NBC app if you have that. The first episode was released on the 12th of October. Omarosa was a villain on Apprentice too. She made New York blend in with the background. New York from I Love New York is on that show. She was far from the most dramatic. Omarosa was dramatic from Jump Street. Immediately. Blue is building a character for future opportunities. I watched a YouTube video with her and she was subdued. I remember 2009 to 11 more than I remember the 2015-16. I never even knew sapiosexual was a word. I learned that word in my interview of Sam from The Circle. She said it in the interview. She was like, I learned what I was this year. I'm sapiosexual. And I asked her what it was. And that was the first time I had ever heard that. It's the mustache, right, ladies? What would y'all rate Corey on a scale of 1 to 10? Just put that in the chat for me. I'm just trying to do some research. Just give me a rating on your attraction level to Corey on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm just curious. I think it would to some of them. It was an advantage. Corey mustache. The house guest did. Red Cam, Izzy, Felicia. I find it funny though how Corey is feeling himself now. Because at the beginning, he was so insecure about this relationship with America. And he was so embarrassed about how everybody was making fun of him. Now he struts around in his bathrobe with his mustache. You know he feels good. You know he feels good. Looky, Mark's proud of himself. I sure am. I'm giving myself a gold sticker. Corey's mustache sucks. Production will not let him cut it as it's now part of his character. Matt finally cut off his mustache. Bro, when they dressed Corey up, I think I threw up. Oh, she was on Celebrity Big Brother. I didn't know that. This is what I'm saying. Omarosa and New York on one show. There is where there's smoke, there's fire. You put oil and a match together on the same season, there's gonna be something happening. Is if you guys watched College Hill, the latest College Hill season, because they brought that show back and did like a celebrity College Hill. I don't know if any of y'all know how do you say it? Joseline. I didn't know who she was, but I learned who Joseline was. And oh boy, she was dramatic on that show. She overshadowed New York on that show. Larry and Mark should become friends. You both live in New York. See, I introduced you both. Probably good for you. I learned that word a few minutes ago. 1 out of 10. I'm just dying because I just saw those numbers really quick. I'm marathoning all these shows tomorrow. Charm Life is gonna hate me for asking this question. 5, 0. How could he be a 5 and a 0? Which one? Make up your mind, Patty. Is he 5 with the mustache and 0 without it? 6, 5, 3. Ignore the 5. Oh man. 5 out of 10 on a good day. 3.5 on a decent day, and 1 out of 10 when I'm just not feeling it. That is so specific. Oh God. I'm screen capturing all of this and sending this to his family, by the way. Just to let y'all know. Corey's not a bad looking guy. I'm just asking opinions. 1 to 0, 5, 2. So the winner out of what everybody said was, who was it? Texas Tulips has him at a 6. Corey looks like a 12-year-old with a 12-year-old mustache. Patty, you're wrong for that 0. Patty is even more wrong for putting 5 first and putting 0 second, and then making another comment saying, ignore the 5. I don't know if that was unintentional, but that was hilarious. With his newly found Hugh Hef look. He has a certain strut. He has a certain strut that he did not have at the beginning of the season. I've never seen a 12-year-old with a mustache. I think I have. I had one of my classmates that grew facial hair very early. He seems smart, but I put Corey in my little purse next to my little dog. Corey looks so young. I couldn't look at him any other way. So hard for me to give him a no. There's comments where I think Mark is gonna laugh his ass off, and he's like, and then he laughs at freaking numbers. I'm fine because he's a 5 for me. I just enjoy how caring he is to America. I have a soft spot for her as she's as a fellow Sag, and she's playing how I probably would. Corey is a miniature pony. Is like a miniature pony. Good. I hope Zach and Molly Wurtenberger know their brother is a poopy doo-doo head. I'm just kidding. You know I wouldn't do that. People would do that to me, though. People would clip up whatever I said and be like, check out what this blogger is saying. He hates your brother, your son, whatever. I don't hate Corey. You know, I'm sick of hearing him talk about the game because it drives me nuts that he talks so much about all these scenarios and doesn't do anything. That's probably what annoys me the most. When it comes to the Corey America relationship, it wouldn't bother me if it wasn't for the fact that I watched her literally harass the man on camera before they ended up getting together. That's the part that is weird for me. The part where he kept saying, no, I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do this on camera. And she was touching him under the covers, and his face was turning red. Like, that stuff is the reason why my mind can't forget that. Corey is more confident. Remember, he didn't want to kiss America in the beginning. I was wondering what America's sign was. Thanks for that. I'm probably one of the only ones. Charm Life is the biggest fan. So you are a distant second. A distant second, I promise you. He needs to become guy before someone days. I heard Jag is Aquarius, and I'm Aquarius myself, but I'm not liking what Jag is doing. Corey overplays. He overthinks the game. I can't even say he overplays. He overthinks because he doesn't play the game. He just thinks of all the different scenarios. Corey's mom watches Rob's live chat. I like America still, but it's just Corey, man. Corey is just a neutral on me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. If a guy did that to a female, like, they might not even be in the house at this point. That's all I'm saying. He needs to become a guy before someone says is not bad looking. I love showmances that like each other. If Blue Jared seemed to like each other, I'd ship them too. I mean, they said they want to be in a relationship outside of the house. I'm a Gemini and I'm supposed to be quirky or something. Oh, you're not quirky at all. At all. In his mind, I know. Corey has the whole Big Brother game mapped out in his head, even though he's not doing anything and he's just going over scenarios over and over. He probably feels like he's played an amazing game. Corey's mom likes America, it seems. She's all over Twitter. Well, she better like her for the 1 to 2 months that they're together. Oh, boo on you, so silly and cheesy. I have Gemini on my zodiac chart. Aquarius here, and Aquarius men tend to take too long to make decisions. Well, that would make sense for Jag. Thanks for that. I'm here because Taryn is too slow. Getting it out first is an advantage. Well, to tell you the truth, to be honest about that, he doesn't have to get it out first because he's on a channel that has 100 and something thousand subscribers. So his channel does not really require him to be on here first. I mean, quite honestly, if I had a channel that had as many subscribers as Rob has a podcast, I wouldn't need to be on here first either. As much as I like this, me being on here as often as I'm on here is basically a requirement for me to keep building up my channel and boosting myself up in the algorithm. This thing is so unfair that if I were to take 3 or 4 days off where I just did not post, if I jumped back on here, I would have to make a bunch of posts to get myself back in the algorithm. So I get it. Thank you for that, though, but it's the truth. I only speak the truth on here. Their words didn't match their action. Go Libras. Libras. Me and Patty are Libras. Tell me what it says, what your chart says about Geminis. I'm a Disney princess movies woman. Cheesy is my thing. Libras are way too silly. That's a good thing, Ma. Tell her, Larry. I wonder what Corey will think of America making fun of his kissing when watching the Diary Room. Corey said a lot of things about America, quite honestly. People don't care because they're like, oh, he's young and it's cute. But if Jared was saying those kind of things, they would be like, crucify that man. Leo's rule the charts. My favorite Disney princess is Tiana. I loved Princess and the Frog too. Me and my sister went and watched that when it came out, and we were the only two like just adults that were in the theater with no kids. I mean, everyone else who was in there brought their kids, and we actually just went and watched it ourselves. The others have an advantage. They are privileged to interview. That's true. I mean, they have it easier. I'm not going to lie. And also, I mean, it's not to discredit anyone, but if you come off of a show and then start the podcast, you have the advantage of having the fans already before you start the podcast. It is what it is, you know. It's not to say that they're not good at what they do, but an honest feeling that I have about a lot of things, especially when it comes to this online video world or whatever, is that success can be a matter of opportunity, not just talent. Because honestly, I come on here and I do the thing that you guys enjoy me doing the best, which is just connecting with all of you. But if I could make $10,000 a month doing the same type of thing as Rob has a podcast, I would sit on here with my notes and be like, 8:00 in the morning, such and such was having a conversation with this person. And then they said this. And then they moved into the next room, into the scary room. And then this person was speaking to this one. And they made a suggestion about this. Ha ha ha. And then this happened with this one and this one and this. I could do all of that stuff. And it's not to say the people who do it are not great at it. It's just to say I can do that stuff if I had the same type of opportunities. That's it. Leo's rule my butt. Get out of here. I don't think Leo's that bad. America told him and the house outright. Mark, do you think that Matt trying to get himself to go up because he's trying to make Jag to put up Corey? That's what he's saying. True. Trying to protect Sari and seems to think people will believe America would be stupid enough to put up Corey. Yeah, it's a weird move on Matt's part to be campaigning for that. Will America find out about Corey's Booker activities? Of course she will. I came out in 1979. I really want the boogers to be the reason. I feel like she would just laugh at that, honestly. I'm back. Podcasting would be, this is what I'm trying to. I would love that. I would love to be able to just be doing this and then, okay, guys, I'm going to Mexico, but I can still do this. I'm going to Los Angeles. I'm going to wherever. I'm going to Europe. I'm going to wherever, and I can still do this as long as I have a computer and a Wi-Fi connection. That would be the dream right there. That would be the dream. Because when I met Rob was chilling. I'm out here hustling, trying to talk to Brandon from Survivor, trying to secure this interview with Izzy, trying to talk to Heidi from last season Survivor. I'm in there like business, right? But if I was that name and they were like, oh, I got to get myself on Mark's podcast, I would go in there and I would just have a fun time. Not saying that I don't have any fun, but it's different having fun when you also have business goals and needs when you go to these things. It looks like you and me liking Corey in America. But again, Patty, you are second place on that list. I'm 1997. Oh, we got another Gen Z on here. I'm a bull ox, February Aquarius, aka mean ones or rebellious. My Chinese zodiac is a wooden rooster. Interesting. Corey grew up in the house. No more boogers. I still have never seen him eat a booger. I wonder if they have like a booger compilation on YouTube or something. Remember at the beginning of the house where everybody was deathly sick? I was like, the whole cast is dying. Half of Twitter hates the couples for not fighting for a Suri win. America is going to get so many clips coming our way. Ma, first, I'm a woman and 58. I wonder how much protein is in a booger. What percentage of daily vitamins do you get out of a booger? This is what I get in my Saturday night lives. Come on, y'all. You should contact other content providers and access their fan base. You are interesting. Post and link this elsewhere. Don't just hang your shingle, open the door, and wait for people to come in. Fair enough. And thank you for that. I don't want Sari to win. You'll get there, Mark. Hi, Melanie. Sorry, D. I meant man as like man that's ancient, not calling you an ancient man. There's still an insult in there, regardless of how you said it. But I guess you're trying to clarify there was only one and not two. Sari will not win. Floats way too much. She can't win without winning a comp. That's it. Corey and America are nervous. Corey's already throwing Blue and Felicia under the bus. I need to get on these feeds. Yuck. Who's everyone hoping are the final two? I did see Zingbot eat a booger. Larry and Patty are both against Sari. Interested. Oh, man. We have conspiracy theories every night here. All right. I can't click a link via my StreamYard, but I will click that link. Where are we here? Corey eats his booger. Let's all watch together. Hold on. Wow. Yo, you guys keep talking about him eating his boogers. This is literally the first time I've ever seen it. Oh man, I'm dying right now. This is more interesting than the feeds. She doesn't play the game. I hope you and me make the final two. I want Sari to win. I don't care how, but just for fun, I want her to go against Matt. He seems to think he can beat her, hence the stupid plan to keep her off the block. I hope you're right about Sari, Larry, but she plays like she did Survivor behind the scenes. They have Sari rolling around in the yard in her leotard, a 54-year-old woman, SMH. Hi, Mark and everyone. I'm late. Hi, Diana. Better late than never. Exactly. I only meant to say one insult, not two. I'm not a monster. I'm Team Jag. I know a lot of folks don't like him, but I love him. I wouldn't say that we don't like him. I would just say that his gameplay is just infuriating. I hope Corey goes up. No. Hey, Candle. How are you doing? Good to see you. You're looking like a buttermilk and your skin is glowing. You always give the best compliments. I'm a woman, duh. Larry and Patty, you have the same opinion, but Larry says it with more edge. Alter ego confirmed. Jag is talking about putting both America and Corey up. We're all going to watch Corey eat a booger, guys. Exactly, Ma. I think I'm behind on the comments again. It's this booger thing that put me behind. Oh, only a couple minutes. Jag and Felicia for a final 2 would be awesome. Yuck, stop. Oh, God. He was digging for gold in that nose, too. It wasn't even some slight little pick. It's like he was all up in there. He was chewing on that booger. Booger was like a Reese's Pieces. Patty, I hate floaters and big egos. I like Matt. Did everyone enjoy it? If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, give me a thumbs up. I had to look away. Corey loves boogers. Sari has to get dressed in the phone booth like Superman does. America kissed that mouth. Wasn't there a phone booth? Yes, there was. Like, why? Why not just get some tissue? 3 bet options. 1, Corey or America. 2, Matt or Jag. 4, the field. The other 4, where do you put your money? It's so tough for me to guess. It really is. What do y'all think? Sari is only 53. They keep going in on Sari's punishment. This is a mess. Sari's superpower is rolling across the ground. I like Matt too, but I'm not sure if I want him winning. I wouldn't mind him winning. I like Jag. His game is to play dumb. No, I literally feel like Jag just figured out the game like more than halfway through. I put my money towards Matt right now. Yuck, America kissed that mouth. They must be salty. I don't. Who did they say the other day? Somebody told me Dr. Will. I saw a scratch and sniff too. I think that's his secondary habit. A crotch snap. A crotch. I can't even read this without laughing. I'm done with the comment. Y'all can see it yourselves. America wants the booger proteins. Hi, Diana. The winners of the veto comps were Jag and Blue. Sari might be the second person in the jury house. Possibly, but it's not looking like that's the most likely option. I'm not Patty. I stand alone. Blue. Cass, you're supposed to be on my side. Cass is on her Mike Tyson knockout again. Corey might win this game. It's possible. Please stop the clip of America and Jag dancing. Jag dancing clip for dancing in my head. That sentence was redundant. And I'm only saying that because it's you, Ma. I'm saying that out of love. Enough of booger talk. Yuck. Jag so slow when he does anything, he take a week to figure out what he's doing next. Sari just said rolling on the ground a little too much. I'm a grandmother. If Corey wins, he does commercials for Kleenex after this. Jag thinks too much. Jag and Corey both. And they're both at the head of the game at this point. I would never buy tissues from Corey. Horrible marketing strategy. Jag weighs out all the options, so he's kind of slow. Dang, D, you went in. Dr. Will never won a comp in 2 seasons. My win is between Corey or Matt. That's who you want to win, Kendall? Or that's who you're saying you think is gonna win? Dr. Will won off social game. Cass, you have exotic taste. I hope Jag backdoors Corey this week. They're still overplaying. Supposedly now it's Corey America going up. BB Gods. I'm not even going to get excited. They're going to talk about this 1,000 more times before Monday. I got my hopes up 50 times before. I want to see them back on the block. I would love to see them on the block together again. America gets turned on by that. We found that out in that episode. It's kind of romantic, me and Corey being on the block. So let's give them another date night and put them on the block again, please. Did anyone see anything a couple of weeks ago? The funny thing is, Corey has his hands in his pants in a room full of house guests. It's not even like he does it alone. He does it while everybody is there. Larry, what do you mean? I love House of Villains. Me too. House of Villains is dramatic. That was funny. I wonder if Corey's comic is Booger Matt. They made Corey's comic. They upgraded. You know what? I feel like Charmed Life is on the team that made Corey's comic. Because they gave him muscles. They gave him a tan. They made him look older. His fish will school you. That's his comic. Meanwhile, they gave Kirsten's comic a 5 head. She has a massive forehead in her comic. What's happening, big brother? I can't dance in. I'm not even reading this. That was a good Kleenex comment, Larry. Some of y'all need to be writers for the show because it's lacking right now. Production would actually get something right for once. No one got the balls to put Corey up. I saw the crotch sniff test too. Corey is disgusting. I saw that. Jolene cracks me up. He will weasel his way out for sure. I can't wait for the traders either. I love the traders. I've got some. I hope the mole is the mole coming back. I liked the mole too. I want the mole to come back. It's better to tune out until Monday. These players waffle until then. I wasn't. That comic sucks. Corey's behavior is okay because he hasn't hit puberty yet. I know. I love her. Charm Life, calm down with the art. Larry, I can't think of any reason why he'd eat them unless they're sweet. They start out salty, then they turn sweet. Corey's boogers. I'm waiting on the fan-made comics as I didn't really like most of this year's comics. Aspirin from Ma. Corey's mom must be so proud. Boogers and smelly hands and unwashed pants. I would love to see Corey walking out that door, digging his boogers and scratching his balls. Oh, so with these two vetoes, does that mean Blue can't get voted out? Blue's going to take herself off, so that means she can't be put on. That makes her immune. I would love to be a Big Brother producer. It would be so fun. Blue is safe this week. That's how America sees him. Exactly. I think they even, oh yeah, you guys can't see it, but they even put his mustache. They put his mustache on there. I guess there's a lot of vitamins in his booger. Anything for you, Ma. Who's your pick for the big win? If I had to pick today, my pick would be Matt. If I had to pick today. But it could change in a couple of days. Yeah, you saw Corey do the balls thing. He's done it multiple times. I've seen that one. Yes, girl, that was scary. You guys are bad about boogers and ass. Stop already. If Corey wins, the new name of show should become Big Boogers. Patty, you can't complain because you brought Larry here, and Larry is leading the charge now. Every day has been a slow day since Izzy got out. Ma, you should be, the show would be off air if Ma became a producer. Just saying. Can you imagine Corey asking Corey to hand you a slice of bread? I would not ask Corey to hand me anything in that house. I would be like, I can get that myself. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm waiting for them to call me. I need a producer. I need to be a producer next season. Bananas gave Omarosa the win. And I was like, is she about to backstab or blindside one of the most heartless reality TV competitors of all time in the first episode? That had me on the edge of my seat. But also the speech that she gave was smart, because I think that it was like, I'm showing y'all that I'm keeping my word by not putting him up. But also, I'm letting y'all know that he's the biggest threat in this game. So y'all got to take him out as soon as you get the chance. What shea butter are you using? Because you're really glowing today, and I like it for you. It's probably my lighting, to be honest with you. You know, a Lawrence, huh? The shade. You got to hand it to short people because they can't reach it. Cam should feel honored that America chose Corey. Clearly, she has a type for nasty ill boys, so Cam should feel like a high value man. All right, Holly, that's enough. You're getting muted for 5 minutes for that horrible pun. I wouldn't ask most of the house guests to hand me anything. Their cooking segments are nauseating to watch, and it's been confirmed the bathroom is disgusting. Flashback, Felicia crawling the slime. Hopefully she's ready for another physical comp. Next Zingbot game, he tells them to all to come back with a Corey booger. I feel like we've been talking about Corey's boogers for like an hour at this point. I don't know. Oh, we have beef in the building. We got a beef between Patty and Larry. You and I both know that's not true. Exactly. A lot of you have stayed on tonight. Last week, we hit about midnight and almost everybody dropped off. Not almost everybody, but more than 50% dropped off. We've had 65 to 70 people still on here. I didn't even notice how much time has gone by. But I'm giving you guys a 10-minute warning that I'm going to be off in the next 10 minutes. That means anything from 10 minutes to an hour, depending on how the comments section goes. And we'll see what happens. But I'm just letting you guys know. Another 10 minutes, I'm going to hop off. I love Blue's hair. Everyone was roasting Blue's hair the other day. Not true. I love Patty. I call her Patty Cakes. Larry, I'd run if I were you because Patty has fought Mike Tyson and won, apparently. I don't know what Blue thought she was doing with serving burnt omelets. Is that tonight? As soon as I said 10-minute warning, I lost like 9 people. It's Blue's fashion for me. I know I seen most of them not washing their hands after they go pee. Yucko. Watch it, Larry. You're such a beefcake. Patty Cake is going to bake you a cake as fast as she can if you don't start making a run for it. Blue is pretty. Oh, this morning she made burnt omelets. The food that she cooks at night looks good, though, when she makes the potatoes and the vegetables and the beef and stuff. And they all seem to like that. And also, way back when they were still doing slop, everyone was complimenting her slop recipes. Mr. B loves calling out the hand washing misses. Agreed, Ma. Some of the cooks lick their fingers a lot without washing their hands. And Felicia was judging. I think the women were hotter last year. Let me think. We had Taylor. Yes. We had Amira. We had Alyssa. We had Brittany. We had Indy. Who am I missing? Is that all of them? Who am I missing? I'm still at work and I'm going to go now, but it was nice catching up with you. Good to catch up with you, Kendall. Kendall was the first person who told me I have a radio voice. That could be a compliment or an insult, depending. Y'all are so on these house guest habits, although I will admit these people have... You know what, Ma? I realized that's actually a thing. There's people who watch the live feeds for different things. Like, I feel like I just get a general overview of what they're thinking about and what they're talking about game-wise, and maybe a little bit about the things they talk about their lives outside of the house. There's a sector of live feeders that watch for the cooking. There's a sector of live feeders that watch for like the makeup and the hair. There's a sector of live feeders that watch to see their habits, to see if the house is clean, who's cooking, who's taking out the trash, who's wiping the counters, who washes their hands after they pee. I mean, literally. That's why Big Brother is so popular. Because there's something on there for everybody. As strange as it may seem. Sariwa in epic fashion as well. No way Felicia's the hottest woman. Oh, Paloma. I forgot about Paloma. A lot of the guys were just gawking over Paloma. I was not feeling that way. Not even just because of the Taylor stuff, but the cast skewed older and Kirsten and Riley were out early. I forgot about that. That's true. Thanks for the recap. You're welcome. Jasmine. I forgot about Jasmine. Jasmine and Nicole. You can honestly just stop it at Taylor. What do you mean you can stop it at... Oh, you can stop it at Taylor. I got you. I think Paloma tries too hard to be hot. I like girls who have it come off naturally. Buy Candle Candy. That is a huge compliment, and I'm still not changing my mind about it. Thank you. I think Kirsten and Riley were meant to be the showmance girls, and Blue in America had to step up when they were evicted. Buy Candle. I think someone said on average this is the third oldest cast, with second being BB22. I didn't even realize that, but it makes sense since it was the all-star cast, which was automatically older because most of them are 5 to 10 years older than before. Hi, Molly. Because the games are so unfair, they should draw a name from bag for HOH. I still laugh at Sari saying Cody basically folded in the traders. He did. He looked like he was physically sick. by the end of the Traders. And when he went on the winner's circle to describe it, he said that it was the hardest show he's ever done mentally. Yeah, thanks for joining. Nicole was not hot. I wanted to barf. Did Omarosa also won Celebrity Big Brother? There was something else I was going to say and I forgot. Slipped my mind. Ma, he's naming all the. Yeah, I wasn't ranking them. I wasn't ranking them. It was just because Holly made the comment that last year's women were hotter than this year's women, and I was trying to think of who was on last season to compare them to this season. No, I was literally just listing all of them and trying to remember who all was over there. That's all I was doing. No, because he said Paloma. I think Melissa won that season. So back to the house. Both Blue and Felicia are coming down. And Corey and Amira. Who said that? Is this confirmed? They decided on that? Cody realized he needs others to win. He forgot Paloma though. I mean, granted, Paloma was only there for a few days. She was first out. Production would put all Sari chips in the HOH bag. He said Indy though, but Indy was there for a few weeks at least. Oh no, not Cody in America. Well, it's definitely not Cody in America because Cody's not there. I think Celebrity BB before Omarosa was on. I can't get excited about it until I see it happen. I just can't. Because Jag's mind changes like a million times in an hour. If he sticks to that, I'll be really happy. Yeah, Matt Jag are trying to get ahead of Corey America spilling. I can't wait to get on these feeds now. Cody realized he's screwed without his pre-gaming. Oops. Yeah, the one who went home. Boo-hoo, she doesn't count. Ma said Cody too. So y'all both math is not mathing. I'm glad you mentioned that so I can roast Ma. Cody is on this season. Patty, what do you know that we don't? Well, Patty said that you said it too, so you can't even make fun of Patty for that. All right, as a famous comedian once said, that's my time. I didn't screen capture it, but we had 83 people on here at one point, which is the second most I've ever had on my live on this season. The most I ever had was last Saturday. I had 89 people on my live last Saturday, 83 this Saturday. Saturdays are the day, apparently, that y'all love to come on here. We got to start doing some special things on Saturday, like raffles and stuff. Hey, Lisa. 61 in the chat, 73 likes. Matt, so, that's some special math in. Hey, 61 likes is very good. It's not 70. Wait a minute. 61 and 73. Yeah, you guys did good. When did I say Cody instead of Corey? Patty is bullying me. Cody equals Corey. Are you sure, Willa? Hello, Lisa. Wait, Lisa on the chat. Stay on longer for Lisa. Corey's the target, so I expect America fireworks. Unless Corey became the target for real? This is interesting. Bye. It was fun. See you again. Thank you. Hi, Anunas. Didn't see you. Anunas has been here. Good night. Hey, Lisa. Of course, I told you guys, if I had a statistic for the person who shows up in the chat the most right before I log off, it is Lisa. Lisa probably 80% of the time. It's always Lisa who hops on here before I hop off. Always. I'm starting to think that Lisa lurks in the chat and waits for me to say I'm leaving and then jumps in the chat and says something on purpose because the math ain't mathing with that. Great live. Good night, fam. Yes, Jag and Matt are talking about it. Mark, with Taylor Swift here, this will blow up. Hey, Diana. Hey, Cass. Good night, everyone. I got to take meds for cold, then I'll pass out for sure. Have a good night. Feel better. I'm too nice. I would never bully you, Ma. Look at my sweet face. So innocent, not a bad bone in my body. Good night, Ed. I see your face and I see Taylor Swift. Dee Dee, yes, I do the same. Ma, that's correct. LOL. Matt is not going to let Jag put Sari up. Oh my God, please let it be. Bye, Corey. No, not fair to Lisa. LOL, leave her alone. No more Corey. Good night, Mark and friends. All right. I made it to the last comment. So thank you all for being here. I always appreciate the support, the love, the engagement. And I will be on here tomorrow. Probably not in the morning, but definitely in the evening after the episode, possibly before the episode. But I'll be on here at least once after the episode, which will be at 11. I know a lot of you don't stay up to watch that late Sunday time anymore. So I will try to come on here before that also for those who go to bed earlier as well. And let's see. Look at Mark reading the comment. I'm not antsy at all. I just like getting to the end. I like giving everybody acknowledgement if I can. Jag is all hyped up. Jag is jagging. The Jag is jagging. And have a good night, everybody.
So you literally were one of my very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what? But I like this Canadian.
Well,
I like this one.
Well,